Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a
You are now
kid
tuned
anymore.
in
For
to
some
Not
days I
Without
sit and wish I
Alonzo.
was a kid again. Back in the days when I
Do you
was
know? Do you
young,
know
I'm
what?
not a
Why
kid.
weed is illegal? In
Yeah,
the first place?
because it's related to hemp, and hemp was made illegal by Randolph Hearst from the Hearst newspaper factory company. Randolph Hearst, here's some history shit. I watched them fucking documentaries. Randolph Hearst owns a bunch of newspapers around the country, around the world. And what he did is he bought a forest up to 101. If you ever go up the 101 freeway to San Francisco, when you get to a place called Hearst Castle, and you look behind the goddamn castle, all you're gonna see is miles and miles and miles of motherfucking trees. And he made this dude, that shit made this dude a very powerful cat. And what he did is, at that time, hemp wasn't illegal. He lobbied Congress, paid them motherfuckers off to make hemp illegal, which hemp and marijuana is first cousins. Because hemp is one of the baddest plants known to man. Okay? You could make coal,
Everything.
you could make gas, you can make fuel, you can make all kind of shit, and the shit replenishes like that. Where a forest, it takes 15 years to replenish a forest. A hemp plant, plus it's good for the environment. It's good for the grass. When you plant hemp replenishes the nutrients in the ground. Okay, unlike so many other plants that are fucked up for the ground. And hemp was a big threat to the power structure for a lot of people, and mainly for Randolph Hearst, because you can make some hell of a paper out of hemp. All the paper that was made for if I ain't mistaken, the Constitution is written on hemp paper. Okay, a lot of, and motherfucker still here. 200, 300, 400 years, motherfucker still here. So they were frightened by hemp, and hemp. Randolph Hearst, Patty Hearst's daddy, from fucking Sing Q and the SLA back in the day. Her daddy had them lobbied the Congress and made hemp illegal, and marijuana fell into the same. It was Schedule 1 also. Now, if you know something different, please share.
No, that's 100% correct. The reason why weed became illegal in California, and you might know this as well, is going back to like the 30s when a lot of Mexican immigrants were coming to California to work, and they were bringing marijuana with them. So that's when the law started associating Mexicans with weed, and a lot of Mexicans were getting arrested and deported and sent back. But that was a whole another reason why.
Weed has always been one of them excuse drugs.
Yeah, it makes black people jump out of the window and rape white women. It turns you crazy. Remember what is it, Reefer Madness?
Reefer Madness. See, y'all didn't see Reefer Madness. They played Reefer Madness for us in ninth grade.
There you go.
And you smoke reefer, and reefer is a gateway drug.
We're gonna go crazy.
Fuck out here with that. Get your buzz on.
Yeah.
It's gateway to the goddamn refrigerator, okay? That's about it. When I saw this shit, man, when I may have told you this story, I'm gonna tell it to you again. Weed is so easily planted and rooted. My brother, who was a weed, God rest his soul, was a weed head. We both shared the same room in my dad's house. When I moved out, he took over my old room. My brother wasn't the cleanest. He wasn't the best housekeeper in the world. My nieces and nephews, who are grown now, Uncle Alonzo, come look. I walked in my brother's room, and in his carpet was 2 weed plants about this tall. My brother's carpet was so dirty that some seeds had fell into the carpet and took root in the carpet.
God damn.
I know motherfuckers think I'm lying. I know y'all think I'm lying. That's the honest to God truth.
That's how easy it is to grow weed.
That's how easy. You don't
grow
need
seeds on some dry ass
That's
dirt.
why they call it weed.
Exactly.
Because you don't need no effort. That shit grows. Now, that's my big problem with today's weed. That's my biggest problem with today's weed. Ain't no motherfucking seeds.
Where's that shit? It's manufactured. It's a factory built now.
I tried at once upon a time to be a cultivator. And I'm like, where do you get the seeds from? They told me, you don't get no seeds, you got to get clones. Huh? Well, even the plants that make seeds, the seeds will not germinate. They will not take root. They're null and void. They're sterile. Okay? So the only way you make weed, this new strain of weed, is from clones. Now, if you know anything about biology, only time you can't reproduce something, if you can't reproduce something from itself, it's not natural. Ta-da!
There it is.
A cloned sheep cannot give birth to a sheep. You can only clone the sheep because you can't reproduce those organisms and mechanisms and biological systems to reproduce. You can make the sheep, the fur, motherfucker, baja, hop over fences, the whole 9 yards. It tastes like lamb, but the motherfucker cannot have sex and reproduce itself. So you have to reclone it to make it reproduce itself. And when you got weed the same way, that means it ain't natural no more. Okay? Now, that's just some old school biology. Smoke what you want to smoke.
Yeah.
Okay? If it ain't got no seeds, I have no needs.
And this fucking weed is strong as shit, man. Like, it's really, really strong nowadays.
Well, you know what? I think it has to be strong now, man, because cats, they need the addiction. They need a generation to be addicted. Okay? Now, I know I talk about a lot of funny shit, but every once in a while I got some serious shit I like talking about too. Because I'm an avid reader. Contrary to what people may think about me, I read all the time, and I love documentaries.
Yeah, same.
Okay? And there's a documentary on the Truth Network. And what I saw in this documentary, and I think I may have said it before, I will say it again, is that most of the countries that are occupied by blacks, there is a various drug epidemics. Okay? And I do believe that if not the weed, the blunts have nicotine in them.
Right.
Okay? So you're trying to kick nicotine from the cigarettes, but you smoke it in the blunt, and which makes the blunt and the nicotine that much more addictive. Plus, it's 3 times more expensive. So a pack of cigarettes is $10, but if you got a 2 blunt a day habit, that's $20. That's $140 a week. That's 500 some change a month. Okay,
That's just an addiction, yeah.
that's just, and you ain't got to the byproducts, the hunger and the thirst. Okay, not to mention the blunt. It ain't but $1 or $2, but you buy enough of them. That's like $20 a week. Just in paper, you're burning up. So some things you can show people, and they ain't gonna get it. And I'm just showing you from a different perspective. I have smoked. I will smoke from time to time. I'm not gonna tell you I haven't. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not gonna tell you, I'm better than that. No. If I like what I think, I like what I smell, I may hit it. But it's what it's called doing it responsibly. Okay, and I think people know I'm done. Okay. You ain't got to worry about me passing it around 5 times, okay? Maybe I got a low tolerance, that's good, but maybe that's also why the shit has to be so strong, because it has to keep on increasing the potency to keep those, because you can build up a tolerance for weed.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So if you get your tolerance is weed, unlike cigarettes, your tolerance for the weed, it starts to diminish or starts to increase. You have an increased tolerance. You have to get stronger weed to get you high, or more weed to get you high. Whereas alcohol, same thing with alcohol. You have as many bars as I run, if I drink a couple of drinks, I'm done for the day. Okay, and I like it like that.
Yeah.
But some people who are adamant drinkers, they can knock down a 5th by themselves, and hey, they can still go to work or maybe drive something. I don't know.